Hello everyone, this is Neha and we are studying algebraic expression and identities. So as we have done addition and subtraction, now we will study about multiplication. So multiplication of monomials to monomials. That means we are going to have the expression in which only one term is being given, right? Like 4x and 5y. We have to multiply these terms. So what we will do? We will just take it both the expressions, both the terms 4x, 5y, or we can write it as 4 multiply x multiply 5 multiply y, right? So 4 multiply 5, 4 5s are 20, x multiply y, it will be x y. So after multiplying 4x multiply 5y, we will get 20xy. So this is the multiplication of monomials. What if we are given with some degrees? Like it is given 8n square and 9n, right? We need to multiply both these terms. So what we will do? 8n square multiply 9n. This can be written as 8 multiply n square multiply 9 multiply n. Alright, 8 9s are 72, right? Now 9 square multiply 9. Whenever we are given with some degree and the same term are being multiplied, this is n, this is also n, and the power of this n is 1. On multiplying, the power get added, right? The power will get added. So n, 2 plus 1, 3. So it will give you 72n cube. Alright? Okay. Let's take another example to understand this. It is given 5m square n and 3n square. Okay, we need to multiply both these terms. So what we will do? We will just multiply 5 and 3. It will give you 15. M square, there is no m here, so it will remain same, m square. Here the power of n is 1 and here the power of n is 2. So 2 plus 1, because they are getting multiplied, so n multiply n square will get multiplied with n to the power 1, the power will get added. So n to the power 3, 2 plus 1, 3. So answer will be 15m square n cube. Alright. Let's take another example for understanding this concept clearly. This is given 5 LML and a term is given as 4. Let it take minus 4 L cube M to the power 4 and N. Alright, now we have to multiply these terms. So 5 multiply 4, 20, right? And here the minus sign is given. So minus multiply plus, it will give you minus. So minus 20 L and L cube. So 3 plus 1, L to the power 4. M to the power 1 multiplied with M to the power 4, it will give you M to the power 5. 4 plus 1, 5. Now N to the power 1 and N to the power 1. So 1 plus 1, it will give you N square. So it will be your answer, that is minus 20, L to the power 4, M to the power 5 and N to the power 2. Alright, let's do exercise 9.2, which is based on this concept. Let's do question number 1. So question number 1 is, let's take second part. So question number 1 is, find the product of the following pairs of monomials. It is given minus 4p and 7p. So we need to multiply these. What we will do? We will go step by step. So minus 4p multiply 7p, or we can write it as minus 4 multiply p multiply 7 multiply p, right? Minus 4 multiply 7, it will give you minus 28. Now p to the power 1, p to the power 1. So p multiply p, it will give you p square. So it will be your answer, that is minus 28p square. Rest of the questions are same. Let's do question number 2. Find the area of the rectangles which of the following pair of the monomial as their length and breadth respectively. Same question is given, we have to just multiply the terms. Alright, let's do question number 2. Last part. Alright, this is given 3 mn and 4 np. Alright, so 3 mn multiply 4 np, or we can write it as 3 multiply m multiply n multiply 4 multiply n multiply p, right? So 3 multiply 4, 12. Now m is alone, we can write it as m. N multiplying will give you n square. P is alone, so p will remain same. So answer will be 12 m n square p. Got it? Question number 3. Question number 3, a table is given and we need to multiply the vertical column to the horizontal. You just need to fill the table with the answers of multiplication. Alright, let's do question number 4. So in question number 4, there are 3 terms given and we need to multiply all the 3 terms. So what we will do? Let's do question 4 part 1. Okay, these 3 terms are given, right? So we need to multiply all these 3 terms and this will give you the volume, right? Length, breadth and height. Okay, let's multiply 5a multiply 5a square multiply 7a to the power 4, or we can write it as 5 multiply a multiply 5 multiply a square multiply 7 multiply a to the power 4. Okay, 5 multiply 5, 25, 25 multiply 7. Now you can do it in your rough space. 7 5s are 35, 7 2s are 14, 15, 16, 17. So on multiplication of 5 multiply 5 multiply 7, it will give you 175. Now a square and a to the power 4. We just need to add the powers. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. So a to the power 7. This will be your volume of a rectangular box. 175 a to the power 7. Alright. Let's do part 2 also, because every variable is different in that part. So let's do part 2 of question number 4. 2p, 4q and 8r. These are the dimensions. We need to multiply all these to find out the volume. So we will do multiplication, right? Or we can write it as 2 multiply p multiply 4 multiply q multiply 8 multiply r. Let's multiply. 2 4s are 8, 8 8s are 64. So 64 is the multiplication of all the numerical values. Now p is alone, it will remain same. Q is also alone, it will also remain same. And r is also alone, so it will also remain same. So this will be your answer. 64 p q r. Right? Variable just get multiplied with each other if they are different to each other. Right? Now let's do question number 5, part 1. Question number 5, part 1. It is given as xy, yz and zx. All right. We just need to multiply all these terms. What we will do? We will write it as xy multiply yz multiply zx. Right? Or we can write it as x multiply y multiply z multiply x. So x is repeating 2 times and their powers will get added, so x square. Y is also repeating for 2 times and the powers will get added, so y square. And z also z square. So it will be the multiplication of all these terms. Rest of the questions are same, you can do it on your own. So this was your exercise 9.2.